Hello, welcome to RAMSAI IAS. Now we deal with certain very basic problems on percentages so that it becomes very easy for you when you are tackling questions related to CSAT previous years. Now, let us see. If the ratio of boys and girls in a class is 3:2, the percentage of boys in the class is, he says, in a class, the ratio of boys and girls is 3:2. That means 3/2. If there are 3 boys in the class, then there must be 2 girls in the class. That is how it is. So if there are 30 boys in the class, there must be 20 girls in the class. 3:2 is same as 30/20. So if there are 15 members in the classroom, there are 30 boys and 20 girls, then there can be. So now, if this is doubled, what happens? 60/40. If there are 100 members in the class, the boys are 60 and the girls are 40. So what is that he is asking for? Percentage of boys. Per 100, what is the number of boys he is asking? So the total is 60 plus 40 is 100. So for 100, there can be 60 boys. So 60/100. That means it is 60%. It seems to be quite cumbersome. As I'm a teacher, I have gone this way. But for you, to be very simple, you can have this kind of approach. What is it is given? Boys is to girls is 3:2. Boys is to girls is what is 3:2. That means 3/2. So, what is the percentage of boys is asking? Percentage of boys. So, 3 out of 5. What is total? Girls 2, boys 3. When girls are 2, boys are 3, he said. So when there is total of 5, boys can be 3. So right? So 3/5 means what? 3/5 means 3/5 into 100%. Or 3 can be replaced by 300%. As 1 can be replaced by 100%, 3 can be replaced by 300% by 5. What is that equivalent to? Either way, it is 60%. So what is the answer? First one. A is the right option. Okay. Now coming to next one. Abhi spends 88% of his salary. What is his salary? His salary is 100% and he spends 88% of it. That means suppose if he gets 100 rupees as his salary, then he spends 88 rupees out of it. So what is the amount he saved? So the expenditure is 88 out of 100. Therefore, what is the percentage he saved? So 88 out of 100 has to be actually subtracted from 100, right? 100 minus 88, it is 12%. So what is the amount he saved in a month if his salary is 20,000 rupees? So 100% is his salary and he spent 88% out of it. That means his saving is 12%. Saving. In fact, it is percentage of saving. Percentage of saving is 100% minus 88% is equal to 12%. So for 100, he saves 12 rupees. For 20,000, how much he saves? 12% of 20,000 he is asking for. In a way, it can be asked like this. If at all it is to be quantified, it has to be quantified like this. So instead of asking all this, he can ask like this. What is 12% of 20,000? What is 12% of 20,000? You can cancel 2 zeros to cancel this percentage. Then you can simply multiply this. 12 into 200. What is that equivalent to? So 2,400. 2,400. So C is the right option. Okay. The cost of a pen is increased to 84 rupees from 70 rupees. What is the percentage of increase he is asking? The cost of a pen, initially it was 70, now it has been to 84, he is saying, due to the price rise in the diesel. So 70 rupees has gone to 84. That means there is an increase of 14 rupees. There is an increase of 14 rupees in the cost price of the pen. So 14 rupees out of 70. What is the initial value? Initial value is 70. In the previous video, in the introduction video, I have told that the percentage of increase is the amount of increase by initial value. Initially it was 70. Now it has been to 84. Means there is an increment of 14. 14 by 70. The amount of increase by initial value into 100 gives you the percentage of increase. That means, what is this equivalent to? So 20%. 20% increase. Very simple problem. So, just to boost your confidence, we are actually dealing with all these problems. And especially for those who are hailing from non-mathematics background, they feel themselves like they're non-mathematics background. In fact, they're not. Everybody has mandatorily studied mathematics till his class 10. Okay, then next one. The total number of students, yes, in a school is reduced to 267 from 300. What is the percentage of decrease? Now, initially it was 300, the total strength. Now it has got decreased to 267. So, what is the amount of decrease? The amount of decrease is the difference between 300 and 267. What is the equivalent to 33? There is a decrease of 33 out of what is the initial value? 300. So 33 out of 300. What is 33 out of 300? 3 11s are 300s are. So 11 by 100 means which percent? 11%. So that's it. A's salary is 25% more than that of B. By what percentage B's salary is less than that of A? This is quite interesting. Here he says is A and B. A's salary is 25% more than that of B. Suppose if you take B's salary to be rupees 100, then A's salary is 25% more than him. That means out of 100, it is increased by 25. That means it is 125 rupees. 100 rupees B's salary, therefore A's salary is 125 because it is 25% more than B's salary. By what percentage B's salary is less than that of A? Less than, more than is same here, 25 rupees. Whose salary is asking for? B's salary is less than that of A, So when compared to A's salary, that means initial value is 125 now. B's salary is by what percentage B's salary is less than that of A? Out of A, that of means out of A's salary. A's salary is 125. By what percentage it is less than? By what amount it is less than? By what amount is 25 rupees? But what percentage? Or 100. So 25 out of 125 means what? 1 by 5. 1 by 5 means what? 20%. How can I get 1 by 5 to be 20%? 100% by 5. 1 means 1 can be always replaced by 100%. So that's it. So 70% of a number is 210. So the totality is always 100%. You are 100%. So 70% of a number is 210. He is saying a number is 100% always. 70% of it is 210, he is saying. 70% means 210. What is 60% of the same number? Very simple, very simple. You need not find the number for you to find this particular thing that has been required, actually that is required here. You need not go of finding the number. 70% means 210. 60% means what? How can I get 210 out of 70? When I multiply 70 by 3, I get it. So, in order to get 60% of the number, you need to do the same thing. 60 into 3 is what? 180. That's it. Or otherwise, how can I do this problem? How can I do this problem otherwise? 70% of a number is 70% of that number is x is 210. I can say. Let the number be x. 70% of x is 10. That means 70 by 100 into x is 210. 73s are 21. Therefore, x by 100 is 3. Therefore, x is 300. Therefore, that number is 300. Now I want to go with 60% of x. 60% of x. 60% of that number means 60% of x. 60% of 300. How can I get 60% of 300? So in order to cancel percentage here, you can cancel 2 zeros. So 6 into 30, that is equal to 180. Why to do all this nonsense? Instead, you can have 70% is equal to 10, means 73s are 210. He is asking for 60%, 63s are 180. So like that, you can simply do that. The difference between a number and its 24% is 228. Find the number. What is the number? Number is always 100%. The difference between the number means 100% and its 24% means 24%. 100% minus 24% gives you 228, he saying. Yes. So what is that equivalent to? 76% is equal to 228, he saying. 76% of some number is equal to 228. Yes or no? So find the number. He is asking for 100%. So 76 into 228. So normally you have to remember the tables. 19 fours are and 19 ones are 1938. So 19 twos are. So 4 means 12. That means 1% means 3. 100% means 1 means 3. 100 means 300. What is that number? 300. Yes. 76% is 228. That means 4% is 12. If 4% is 12, 100% is 4 3s are 12. So 100 3s are 300. So like that. The intake of an engineering college increases by 10% annually. Every year it gets increased by 10%. The intake. If 800 students got admission in the year 2012, what's the number of students likely to get admitted in the year 2014? Yes. Initially, there are 800 students in the year 2012. Now it gets increased by the next year. That means by 2013, there is an increment of 10%. That means it is 110 by 100. 100 has been to 110 now. 110 by 100. And on this, this is strength in the year 2013. We need not find out. Now, on this, you can have an increment of 10%, means 1 by 110 into 100. So this definitely gives you, this step definitely gives you the strength in the year 2014, the intake. So 0, 0, 2 zeros getting cancelled, this 0, 0, 0. So 8 into 11 into 11. 11s are 11 square is 121. 8s are. So 100 8s are 800. 28s are 160 plus 1 8s are 8. So 968. That's it. Okay. 968 is the intake in the year 2014. Very simple problem. The cost of a machine is rupees 1,50,000. If there is a depreciation, its cost by 10% annually. What is its cost 3 years hence? So initially the cost is 1,50,000. There is a depreciation of 10%. That means it has been reduced to 90% of its value. Into 90%. Into 90%. Again into 90%. What do you mean by that? 1,50,000 into 9 by 10. 90% means 90 by 100 is 9 by 10. Into 9 by 10. Into 9 by 10. Okay, 3 zeros here. And you can cancel 3 zeros. So you are left with what? 150 into 81 into 9 means 150 into 729. 100 into 729 is 72,900. 50 into 729 is half of it. What is that equivalent to? 36,450. So approximately you can look at this way. 72 plus 36 is what? So 108, 109. Where is 109? 350. Yes. 72,900 plus 36,450 is 109,350. So that's the answer. If in it, there is an increase of 10% in first year and 20% in the second year, what was the number of employees in the office 2 years ago? Now he says, now it is 1056. Now it is 1056. There was an increase of 10% in the first year and 20% in the second year. What was the number of employees 2 years ago? 2 years ago, let it be into. If you don't like x, you can put it as into also. X into. 2 years ago it was x. There was an increase means 110 by 100. And in the second year there was an increase of 20 means 120 by 100. Has reached to this stage. 2 years ago it was x. Then in the first year it got increased by 10%, that means 110 by 100. And the subsequent year it got increased by 20%, that means it is 120 by 100. Now it has become 1056 like that. So now how can I do this? This one getting cancelled. X into 11 12s are 132 is equal to 1056 into this one. 0, 0. What is 132? 132, or otherwise you can do this way. You can cancel it with 11. 11 9s are 99, 66, 11 6 are 12, 8s are. So that means x into, then x into this one, this has become 1 almost, by 100 is equal to 8, therefore x is equal to 800. 2 years ago the number of employees was 800. Later with the increment of 10% in the first year and with an increment of 20% in the second year, it has reached to 1056. Manoj's salary. Manoj, after spending 30% of his salary for food, 10% on house rent, 8% on transportation, 15% on children education, 9% on clothing, and 10% towards miscellaneous, saves rupees 2040. Saves rupees 2040. What is salary per month? Now let us look this way. His salary is always 100%. In terms of percentage, everybody's salary is 100%. So out of 100%, he has incurred an expense of 30% on his salary. 30% for food, yes, minus 10% for house rent, 8% for transportation, 15% for children education, 9% for clothing, 10% towards miscellaneous expenditure. That means out of 100%, he has spent how much? 30 plus 10 plus 8 plus 15 plus 9 plus 10 percentage. So what is that equivalent to? 30 plus 10, 40 plus 10, 50, 50 plus 15, 65, 65, 8, 73, 73 plus 9, 82. So he has spent almost 82% of his salary. Not almost, exactly. So that means he saved 18%. He saved 18% in terms of percentage. But what is the amount he saved? 2,340. 2,340. So now he is asking what is his salary for month. So 18, can I have 18 table here? Yes. 1% means 18 ones are 18, 54, 18 threes are, so 130. 1% means 130. But what is his salary? So in order to have his salary, you need to have 100%. 1% means 130. 100% means 130 into 100. So 13,000 is his salary. A student needs to get 35% of total marks to pass in an exam. Kiran gets 112 and failed by 28 marks. What is the maximum mark? What is the maximum mark for the examination? Now, Kiran gets 112 and failed by 28. Suppose if if 112 is added to 28, Kiran gets 112 and failed by 28, he said. Suppose if he gets 112 added to 28, it gives you the pass mark, yes or no, that means 140. So 140 is the pass mark for anybody. So what is the percentage you are likely to get to pass the examination? 35% he is saying. So 35% means 140. Kiran got 112 and failed by 28. Suppose if you have given him a grace of 28 marks, that means if he gets 140, he is supposed to pass in the examination, right? So 35% means 140. So 1% means what? 35 4s are. 1% means 4. So what is the maximum mark? Maximum mark is always 100%. Salary is always 100%. Maximum mark is always 100%. 1% means 4. 100% means what? 400. So the test is administered for a maximum of 400 marks. Okay. Very easy question. Yes. That's it, friends. And now you can go for those problems that are given in CSAT previous years. Thank you so much.